Welcome to another edition of Thunder and Lightning. Sorry about that. I'm your host, Dan, and of course, next to me is the lovely and talented Nikki Nick. We are the New York Sports Show about everything and nothing at the same time. New York Football Giants got baked once again at MetLife Stadium. They're still winless at MetLife Stadium this season. Complete no-show. We'll get into all that later. Nikki, I hope you had fun at the Villanova game because watching the Giant game was pitiful, like always. So what's up?
Yeah, I mean, that was a great game. Villanova, Maryland felt like a March Madness game in the second half. So,
Good.
yeah, that was awesome. And I'm actually really glad I didn't watch the Giants game. Like, I was keeping up with it, obviously, on social media and like on ESPN. But generally, I'm just glad I didn't waste my time.
Yeah. I'm a sick, psychotic person. I found a stream. I brought my laptop.
You are sick. You are sick in the head.
Because instead of watching Red Zone, I put the stream on and watched agony.
Why? Were you drunk already? I know you were at a wedding, so I'll accept.
No,
I was.
I was 100% sober. I knew I had to take a beating for one of us, so
you didn't have to. You didn't have to watch the game. We don't have to do this show.
Oh wow! Okay.
No, I'm just saying. Like, I mean, you don't even deserve any coverage, honestly. But go on.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, no, I found the stream watching the game and I'm like, why am I doing this? Like just questioning my life. You ignored me, you ghosted me yesterday. So
I didn't. I was at the game and you were at a wedding.
I was in the hotel room watching the Giant game on a stream.
Yes, and the basketball game started at 1:00.
Please. Like you never texted me during a game before?
I actually wanted to watch it. Like
okay. I'm not mad at you. But I'm just saying, yes, I watched the stream. I felt absolutely awful. And I sent mass texts, even though you had ghosted me. I sent it to my other friends. And I was like, I have to reevaluate.
They responded and you didn't.
They all did except you. So.
Oh, okay. I mean, you know what? Honestly, like, you guys are lucky that you get responses out of me.
Bummer. No, but yeah, I all the texts were... I have to reevaluate my life because finding a stream on my laptop in Massachusetts when I can easily
just shit right there. That is really like you have a problem. Like when are you gonna realize that like
2-8 and I know it's gonna suck and I just chilled until I had to go to the wedding. But thankfully at the wedding I had to stop in mid-third quarter. So I didn't see the Giants score, but I saw all 30 points that the Buccaneers put up. So that was fun. Real fun. Yeah, so the players quit basically. Like I mean, what else? Like why should we put the effort in if the players aren't going to put the effort in? So they showed the defense looked horrific. Bucky Irving went off on literally everyone. Baker looked like his Baker self. He made that nice running touchdown. That he celebrated the Tommy DeVito, the Italian hands. But it was very aggressive. It was very weird and like he was like.
I liked it.
Like I'm like, okay, calm down, Baker. It's all good.
See, he's not Italian, right? He has
Wow. It was like, all right, we get it, and. I text someone. I'm like, yep, we deserve that very much so. So
yeah, we deserved it. I mean,
yeah, no, the offense sucked. It had no momentum like always. No shot of throwing the ball to Malik Neighbors, and Malik let everybody know in the post game, and I loved every second of it because he warned us at Hard Knocks. He knew he was going to be that guy that if he doesn't get the ball like a star wide receiver deserves and wants, he's going to complain about it. And
he should. Rightfully so, he should complain about it.
The fact that he hasn't had any targets his way in the first half is alarming, especially when we're down 30-0 before he even gets that shot. So he has every right to gripe. All the people that hated it are, oh,
Oh
he's
my
a
God.
rookie. Like
No,
no, like
they're trying to OBJ him and run him out of
oh, one
town
hundred
like they
percent.
did with like OBJ. And like, I'm sorry, I
We
love a
sniffed
diva
that out.
wide receiver. Like, and I said in my tweet, I was like, the best wide receivers are divas. Like they want the ball. Like, and you can argue with the wall on that. I will die on that hill. It's one of the hills I will die on.
I'm dying on that hill with you.
The best wide receivers are divas. And I think Malik is the type of person who he can't hide it. I don't care how much media training you give him. If he's frustrated, you're going to know that he's frustrated. And he just came right out and said it. And you know what? Good. Throw them under the bus. Like they obviously Brian
You have
Daboll's
to ask Daves, and yeah, he's like, you gotta ask Daves. I didn't have the ball. Yeah, I didn't
good.
get the
Put it
ball
back
until
on
30
him.
out there,
Good.
and then he goes, well, clearly Daniel Jones wasn't the issue. So that
Good.
was
I
clearly
liked it. And
pointing.
there's all these
I do too.
stodgy, like old stuffy
Yeah,
people in my mentions, like
go
this is
figure.
this is not, you don't
Yeah,
do this. It's not the Giants way. Guess what? The Giants have lost their way like a
right.
long time ago. The Giants
Yep.
way is a losing culture and bum behavior. That's the Giants way. And I don't blame Malik Neighbors for getting mad because we all sat here and said, like we're afraid his talent's going to go to waste. I said it, and I feel for that kid because I bet you anywhere else he would be having the time of his life, but instead he's stuck here.
Yeah, he's stuck here. And then honestly, the other two key members of the team that had press conferences that were alarming was Captain Dexter Lawrence, aka our best player. Just alarming of how he said we played with no effort. Illuminar, I just remember Illuminar made a bold statement and he got hurt and he said no one looked like they were ready to go. Brian Burns said that we looked like ass. So overall consensus was the team was not ready to play. After the
But they had a
drama
great
filled,
week of practice.
yeah, we had a great week. That's how you know your team sucks when your coach has to reiterate. Some players have to reiterate. We had a very great week of practice.
No one
That's when
gives a
you
fuck.
know. That's when you know your team is ass, and it's just absolutely like enough already. With we know you guys practice hard. You're professionals. Clearly, it's not hard enough. Yeah, man. Like we go through this every week, Nick. It's exhausting at this rate, and we're
It's
only 7 minutes
exhausting.
in.
This fan base is
Um,
exhausting, which by the way, this fan base cannot take a joke. Did you see my meme that I made yesterday? Maybe not because you were at the wedding. And you know the hangover meme where he's like,
oh,
yeah,
I think we fucked up.
up.
Yeah.
So I had said, I captioned it, live look at John Mara calling Daniel Jones. And it's, oh, hey, listen, we fucked up. And tell me why, because I obviously like can't do
Yeah,
anything right.
people once people go on social media, they forget how to laugh because that's clearly a sarcastic
People
joke.
were literally like, oh, so you think it's a mistake that Daniel Jones is gone? Like, oh, so what are you saying? You want him back? Like this. I'm like, it's a fucking joke, people. It is a joke. Like, lighten up. Like, do you not understand what a meme is or a cat cut? Like, it's a joke. Where did I say in there by posting that meant that I'm mad that Daniel Jones isn't here and we want to get him back? I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all. It's a fucking joke. Like, and again, Danny, it's a Sunday night ritual of people telling me, explaining the game to me, because apparently this week I don't understand coach speak. That's what I was told.
Oh, well, that they clearly do not watch the show because that's our best segment when we talk Giants is when we do coach speak. So watch the show.
Yeah, watch the show, you assholes, and stop explaining to me. Like, I own a marketing company. I partner with a PR company. I have a degree in marketing and PR. Like, what the fuck? Like, I know what PR is supposed to sound like. Like, what are you talking about? I don't know coach speak.
Yeah. Well, no, that is your best segment when we talk. When we don't do any fun other topics, that's your best football comment.
Well, so they're saying, because I said, remember we said the Giants talk out of both sides of their mouth?
Yes, and we've caught them doing it many, many times.
So my whole thing was, my issue is they sit here and say, Coach speak. And I preface this because I have to preface every comment, and it's fucking annoying
Yeah,
because it
you
eats
gotta
up the
stop doing that.
characters. Like, no, because people like they have reading comprehension problems. So I said, like, I understand coach speak. I led with that, right? Then everyone had to explain coach speak to me because Brian Dable, like every week, right? It would be like, we're gonna go with the quarterback that gives us the best chance to win. Then
Right.
technically that would be Drew Lock. There is no way that that is Tommy DeVito giving you the best chance to win. We know that. So you're making it very obvious that you're trying to tank. I know he can't go out there and say it, but it's just the point of like, here we go again. You guys are saying one thing, you're pushing one narrative, and you're doing another. And everybody in my mentions and in the comments were like, well, that's coach speak, Nikki. You obviously don't know what it is. He can't come out and say they're going to lose. No, I know that, but like, don't sit here and say that your philosophy every week is to go with the quarterback that is going to set you up best for winning, and then you go and put Tommy DeVito in. You could at least fake the funk and put in Drew Lock for like half a quarter and then pull him out.
Well, yeah, now you got it's what's the best way of putting it? The mixed message that they're giving the team right now, you clearly tell, fuck it, we're done. We got 6 weeks left.
Yeah,
We're gonna play. We're gonna play. We're gonna be here every Sunday. If we play good, if we play hard, good. If not, all right, I'll be on a new team next year. Oh well. And as we've seen many times, coaching jobs are safe until you lose the locker room, and we saw that when Doug Peterson, who won a Super Bowl for the Eagles, they knew next season they were going to tank, and last game of the year they take Jalen Hurts out, and the whole team was like, "Well, why did you do that? We could have won a game, even though it helped them in the pick." That cost Doug Peterson his job with the Eagles. So we've seen this millions and millions of times where coaches think they're safe during tanking when they are not, in fact, safe at all, because there's 6 more weeks of this. I like we mentioned last week, maybe 1 or 2 wins the rest of the way, and if we stay
but you don't even
2,
want the wins at this point. Like,
no, I agree. I'm just talking from the team standpoint and keeping a coach, because it's gonna be like this the rest of the way, where players are gonna be over it. Who's not executing here? Who's showing up late to practice there? And it's just gonna be creating a negative and cancer culture. And after those type of things, you're 9 out of 10 times out. And as much as Dave seems to be like a good guy, unfortunately, he's probably going to lose his job from this, and we can't defend it. I will not defend it because, like I've been saying the last couple weeks, it sucks, but it is what it is.
oh well. I mean, they made this mess. Now they have to lay in it. We just said the other day, like,
Right.
that this all stemmed from the snowball effect from just botching the whole Saquon thing, who, by the way, is living his best fucking life in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Like, how fucking sick is it to watch that? It's like goddamn
Fun.
sickening.
Yeah, it's fun. Unfortunately, we all knew it was going to happen, not to this degree, but
No,
yeah,
not to this degree, but also the Eagles, like, it's like they decided to flip a switch and they're like, oh, we're going to go back to being a run first team, because they haven't been like that for a while.
magic.
But Saquon said that he is finally happy. And I think it just goes to show that, like, when you're doing something or somewhere where you're truly happy, like, it just changes your whole mindset.
We haven't seen this Saquon since 2018. So imagine if only we took care of him.
Yeah, well, I mean, they made their choice, they made their bed, and this is what happens. I mean, what is there really to even say? I think, Daniel Jones might go to Minnesota. I'm seeing Vikings, Ravens, Cowboys, or the Giants around and sign.
Yeah, the Cowboys are a joke. The Cowboys are a joke because he wants to play for a team contending. So it's looking like the Ravens, Vikings, and the few other teams you mentioned. I saw Jordan Schultz before the show. You were already on Rio's show. He mentioned that the Raiders already went out looking for him and he declined, which is kind of weird. I get that's a terrible culture. Minshew is out for the year with the busted collarbone. I understand why he didn't go there, but he would have started there, and who would have known? We know the Raiders are a cancer too, so probably a smart
I
move.
think you
But
know what? If I was Daniel Jones, I would have said no too. To go from the
no, you're
Giants.
right. I just
No,
I
I mean,
know.
you ask for a release. It's like when you quit a job, right? You're not going to actually
Right.
just
No,
go
you're
and then
right.
do the same fucking thing and be no. You're going to try to improve yourself and level up. And I
Right.
don't blame him. Probably, yeah, go to a contending
It is
team.
better, yeah, that, and it's better off to learn from that contending team other than getting your brains beaten in with the Raiders. I guess, yeah.
I wouldn't
But
go to the Raiders either. They're just as much
yeah,
as a mess. They are
yeah.
dysfunctional. They also have a losing culture, bum
Mhm.
behavior. So, listen, we said it when we did our Daniel Jones release pod. Like, we wish him the best of luck. He'll probably
Mhm.
go somewhere and light it up and be happy. I mean, look at Saquon, Xavier McKinney. I mean, these people leave the Giants and they
He has
become
7
happy.
interceptions
They
to our
become
1.
happy and then they become productive and then they
Yeah.
actually play to their full potential, which I said on the panel has been an issue with the Giants for years, which is a
Mhm.
coaching issue because nobody can seem to get these guys to play to their fullest potential unless they leave the organization. And that's a massive problem because how are you going to attract talent? Like everything this organization does, it's not all just about right now, win now, win now. It's how do you attract talent in the future? Like you don't want a draft pick and a talent like Malik Neighbors to already be like so fed up with the team and just he has had it, he's speaking out to the media. Like you don't want that. Like we think it's funny and it's entertaining, but you don't want prospective draft guys to look at you like, oh God, I don't want to go to New York. I mean, listen, if you're a top pick, you're going to a shitty team, but this is a problem over and over and over and over again. Why do guys leave New York and then go on to have great careers?
It's just the culture that we breed losing. I like it's just simple as that, and then look at all the rookies that we've had during this era of Joe Shane and um
Yeah.
all of them, a lot of them, the ones that haven't hit yet are basically getting either run out of town or already ran out of town. Deontay Banks, granted, he hasn't had that season we all hoped for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has a very poor season, but yeah, he's getting his ass ran out of town too because everybody's upset with the hustle play that he had earlier in the season. And that's when the Giants should have theoretically nipped it in the butt. Now it is full blown, and that's why we are who we are. Um,
This fan base will run anybody out of town for any stupid
it's
reason.
a fan base, media, their own team,
No,
like,
fuck the media. Honestly, I
but
can't.
they're I know, but they do it at. We can't
They
act like they
flip flop
don't.
like a motherfucker. You know
They
what I mean?
do. I'm
Like
not saying they don't, but they do.
that beat needs some fresh blood, but God forbid, the Giants just can't get out of their own way in so many different ways. They cannot get out of their own way. Like
Right.
they need a different set of eyeballs. They need fresh blood internally, front office. Like we are not. I don't know who needs to hear this, but we are not a quarterback away. Like whoever they go draft in April is
Mhm.
not saving this franchise because there's so many other issues. Okay. Like it is
Mhm.
not just plug in a quarterback and all these problems go away. I hope people realize that.
I agree, but it is a good first step for
It's a
us to
good
get.
first step, but the offensive line is still fucked. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, who's coming in here to, coach and be the GM? I don't see how you move forward with Dable and Shane at this point. But if they do, like the team's already demoralized. How do you bounce back from this? Like,
Yeah.
so do you think the Giants do they never do this? Do you think they do a mid-season after Thanksgiving firing, or do they just let this ride out?
Okay. You're gonna don't take this as mansplaining because I'm not taking it that way. Um. So, I like you with any other with your job. If you're about to let someone go, you obviously have to think about who would be that head coach or person in that job title. So if we were to happen to fire Dabs, because it's like really bad, and Cooper Rush like throws lights out, and we give up
Yeah. What
30
if he has
points
like a
again.
career day? All the Cowboys have a career day.
Who would you give that
What if it's
coaching?
40-0 again?
Yeah, but who would
It's not
you?
my job to fucking figure it out.
All right, well, I know, but I'm trying to think. Like, I don't think they know anybody that would be like what the Jets did with Ulbrich was a terrible idea. Was Salah supposed to should get fired at the end of the year? Sure. But as you see, Ulbrich is not ready to be a head coach or never wanted to be. So would Kafka be that head coach? Would they promote Kafka? That would be my only question.
I mean,
So I don't
probably,
see.
maybe, right? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I personally wouldn't, but if they want their pound of flesh and he has to be the scapegoat because it's so bad, I mean, what else are we gonna do at this rate? So if we're gonna suck, we're
I
gonna
mean,
suck.
it can't get any worse. Okay, so if you have Kafka in
Yeah,
there as interim head coach, like
yeah,
how much worse could it possibly get?
it can't. Well, it can, but
But how much worse?
we haven't.
Like,
Well, it can't be that much worse. We're already 32nd offense in the league. So, to your point, yeah, it can't get any worse.
I think it doesn't matter. Like, I think you
Right.
could have me as interim head coach and it wouldn't fucking matter. It just doesn't matter anymore for the rest of the season. It doesn't matter at all. Like, so, I don't know. I'm just wondering if doesn't management have like contingency plans in place for things like this to happen? You don't want to think about it, but like it's a possibility.
Yeah, no. Well, you're okay. Well-ran organizations should have those plans, but obviously we're not confident with the Giants, so I don't see their backup plan being any good. That's why I don't think Daves is going to get fired no matter how bad.
So you're saying you don't think they have contingency plans in place?
Not a solid one. Like
Well, but
other
nothing
teams.
is solid when you fire a coach mid-season and you have an
Right.
interim head coach. Like nothing, like that's not solid and that's not set in stone either. I mean, if they fire him after Thanksgiving, what do we have? 6 weeks, 5 weeks left? Like, what does it matter if Kafka is the interim head coach? Like, what? It literally doesn't matter. We've reached that point in the organization. They've hit rock bottom, okay? And it just, I don't think it matters who's standing there at all. It doesn't matter who the quarterback is. It does not matter who's on the field. It doesn't matter who the interim head coach would be right now. They're going to lose. They're a bunch of losers. So what does it matter? Why wait till the end of the year? For what?
You're right. There's no point. But I don't think they have that solid contingency plan. Like I was going to.
Oh, then that's on them. So then what you're going to do is let this drag out till January. I don't see it. I don't know how, because that locker room is so dysfunctional right now. And when players are going at each other and freely speaking to the media, like that says it all. I just don't know. How do you go 6 more weeks like this?
Yeah, you don't. Maybe after the Saints game, maybe home, another home loss.
But why? Like, I'm asking you as a lifelong fan, as a homer, as a podcaster, a content creator. Why? There is literally no point. You could get rid of Daves today. They won't because they play on Thursday. You could get rid of him today and install Kafka as interim head coach, and it's not going to make a difference. You could have DeVito start for the rest of the season. It will not make a difference. It doesn't matter. This team is gone. It is lost. They are dysfunctional. What does it matter if you've got Daboll until the end of the season or not?
I agree with you. There's none, because obviously.
So what would it matter if it's like after the Dallas game or after the Saints game? How many weeks apart is that is the Saints game? When's that?
the Saints games the following week, so you have
So
10
what does an
days.
extra week do? Like, it's just
Nothing,
stupid.
nothing. I agree with you, but we've
Listen.
seen teams do stupid stuff like that and
Well, the
prolong
Giants
it.
do stupid stuff every year. The one thing I will give them is they are usually not ones to fire midseason, right? Didn't they
Uh,
say Gable was
yeah, that
returning
was 2 weeks ago.
2
2 or
weeks
3 weeks ago when I did the video. So, yeah, earlier in the month. It
Yeah,
yeah, and
things have
I
changed.
rebutted that video right away when I saw that.
Things have
I'm like,
changed.
I was like, and I said it. We are at that point where I said you can't be saying, "Oh, his job is safe" when we are in like a 5 or 6 game losing streak and everything is burning up. You don't know what's gonna go happen with Daniel Jones. Bingo. So like now no one wants him. So like
Yeah.
he turned to King to Bozo real quick. So
Did you see his press conference today? I mean, it was just more of the,
yeah, we're gonna
give
work
credit
hard.
to Tampa Bay. We're going to work hard this week. We're going to prepare for Dallas. Like,
Man, I'm so hurt right now because at the beginning of the year I would have fought tooth and nail about that, but 11 weeks later I'm like, yeah, you're right. So
yeah.
fuck. Fuck.
Yeah. So listen, I don't want Bill Belichick. Like everybody thinks
No,
he's going to
no.
be the savior. Like Bill Belichick and a quarterback are not the saviors. Okay, they're not.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't want Bill.
I see Mike Vrabel getting tossed around a
Oh
lot.
man, I would love Vrabel on this team. Yeah, that
Yeah,
would be like I'd be pumped. I would legitimately be pumped because I know for a fact that he's a good football coach,
he is.
and whatever reason the Titans needed a fresh start, but they let wrong person go at that situation, and the next team that gets him, they're going to be very lucky and watch him make that run that all the coaches on their second teams always do. I could totally see it.
Sometimes it bees like that. They just want a different voice in the locker room. And the Giants certainly need a different voice in the locker room. All right, let's look ahead to Thanksgiving a little bit. Do you think they actually fuck around and win this game?
Listen, no. The Cowboys still have a functioning offense. They still have CeeDee Lamb to throw to. That the CeeDee Lamb's there, no worries. They're still gonna have Micah Parsons playing. They still have a defense that unfortunately has been hit hard with injuries this year, but they still have few pieces that we don't even have to even think about having. Of like, oh, that guy's a top 5 guy. Maybe other than Dex is in that category right now. Maybe Neighbors like 10 weeks ago, but yeah, I think the Cowboys still find a way. I forgot the winning streak. It's been a long winning streak since 2020 was the last time we beat them.
So safe to say that DeVito did not spark anything except more fan outrage. And I don't think he'll be sparking anything this Thanksgiving week. I think we're in for another loss. Probably going to be brutal to watch. But good news is it's what, 4:30 games. So most people are drunk and full and napping by then. So maybe
So the Giants are going to help you go take a nap. So
they'll help you. They'll
enjoy
help
your nap.
you go take a nap. They'll help you do that. Did you see that the stadium practically like just cleared right out yesterday? Did you see that?
Yeah, you know me. You know me. I've been there with them. You know me.
I don't blame them. I don't understand what compels people to actually, like, if you're the visiting team, I get why you would go. You know what I mean? But like Giants fans, like I get it. You spent the money, like you feel obligated. But also, if you're gonna leave at like halftime, like what is the point of like doing this whole thing and going to the game and like I don't know.
Yeah, no, I know. Half the people probably went back to the cars tailgated. So
yeah, probably. I mean, why would you want to sit there and like, support this team? I mean, I can't even believe we give them airtime.
Yeah, well, I'm going to a game in 2 weeks, so fun.
Which one?
The Saints game. So now I'll have 2 more games left. So hopefully someone takes the Raven tickets, and God knows what happens with the Colts.
Yes, I think I know someone that wants the Raven tickets. So Who are you going with? Your wife to the Saints game?
I'm gonna actually do my yearly game with one of my
Cousin?
cousins. Yeah, one of my cousins.
All right, very nice.
It was so sad that I'm like, hey man, you want to go? It was so depressing. I was
Well,
like,
you
hey,
sound depressed. I mean, you look depressed. I need you
well,
to just.
I know. Well, and I'm like, hey, I'm sorry I have to ask you, but do you want to go to the Giant game with me on whatever date the Saints game is?
You're like, yeah,
So
sorry, I have to ask. Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, the more they lose, the more depressing you get to do this show with. So
yeah. Well, I'm trying. I'm trying here.
this is you
30 minutes
trying.
in.
Okay, Taylor Swift.
By the way, we are Thunder and Lightning. This is our weekly show. We are the sports show that is about nothing and everything at the same time. Hope everybody's doing great. We just did our giant banter. We're gonna go on to basketball since it's a lot more fun. I'm glad I didn't watch it. I'm glad I missed the Knick game. They got absolutely rolled on after I was like, oh, this is great, and they had like 2 wins. The Jazz, so that sucked.
I didn't. Oh yeah, I watch it. Yeah, it was not good.
They're playing the Nuggets as we speak, so I didn't even
Yeah,
look at. So
I didn't look yet. I see the alerts going off while we are on air. Yeah, I don't want to talk about the Knicks either. It was, just not good for New York sports this
So
week.
how was it going to a sporting event as a fan for the first time in like 3 years?
Yeah, it was different. It was fun, but I still wrote an article.
Wow, look at you.
I had to because these teams, like, there's some really good talent. There's a lot of emerging talent, and they deserve media attention. And I looked at the media section yesterday, and it was pitiful. Like, nobody wants to cover college, right? Everybody wants to go to the pros and want to jump to the pros. And I got to tell you guys, like, sometimes things are just not all that it is cracked up to be. And I think college is fun. And I said it to you last week. If you're a content creator or, sports influencer, and you're trying to like get your foot in the door or try to, take some audience market share, college is where it's at. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a lot more fun, and they actually want you there. They reach out. Like, does anyone want to cover? They want the media attention. Eric Dixon on Villanova, man. Holy shit. He's like one of the top players in the country. So I wrote about him. Maryland came storming back. I wrote about that. Didn't include any quotes since technically it wasn't media, but yeah, it was fun to just go as a fan, and I could wear gear and actually show emotion. So it was fun.
I'm glad you had fun. When's your next game that you know that you're covering it? You don't know yet, right?
Don't know yet.
Okay. Hopefully you get another game real soon. So food. I don't even know if we're doing a show before Thanksgiving. So this is technically our Thanksgiving.
Not. Probably I can't. So
so what's the big day? This is like your Super Bowl. You're actually hosting. I know you cater. Yeah. I know, but what are you bringing to the table this year that might be different from past years?
nothing. I mean, I make like really great cocktails. I do a nice appetizer table for everyone because I am aware that even though I don't like a lot of stuff, that people are normal and they like normal things. So, but again, my sister comes and she really like holds it down. Like, she gets in there and like controls the kitchen and delegates and makes sure that everybody's like doing what they're supposed to do. My mom helps tremendously. So as we said on the panel, they're like, Nikki, so your house is like the venue, really? And it's like, yeah, like I'm great at like the appetizers and stuff, but thank God for my sister and my mom's. It's like a family. It's like a
Team
family
effort.
project. Yeah, it's a family affair.
They're like, Nikki, go stay in the corner and make us some drinks. All right. Cool.
Kind of. But listen, I make good drinks, and that's like my specialty.
Okay.
Sweet. And my mom got my house all decorated for Christmas, and so we had a productive weekend.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't do it because I hate Christmas. So
yes, we know. You're the mean one, Mrs. Grinch.
The Grinch is my favorite. I love that movie. And
what was your cup today? I forgot your cup. Stay frosty.
Oh, Stay Frosty. Yeah. Stay Frosty.
That is your cup. Who got you that cup?
I found it when I had to battle the crazy Karens at Hobby Lobby, and I was like, oh,
Oh,
holy shit. Like, I don't know if your wife is one of those like
no,
people,
not
women
really.
that like to go to Home Goods and all these decorating stores, but like,
Every now and then, but nothing like these women. But
oh
yeah,
my God, they're fucking crazy. Like, there's no need to be like this. There's really not. So I got just what I needed, 6 garlands, 6 rolls of hot pink garland. And I saw the cup and it said stay frosty. I was like, oh, that's my cup. The ice queen needs the cup. So yeah. So the house decorated. Now it's time to like shift to Thanksgiving stuff. I got 2 days to get everything in order, and work is insane. And I don't know how I'm going to pull anything off, but in true Nikki fashion, I always do.
yeah. No, I'm not worried. You're gonna have a wonderful Thanksgiving, so I'm not worried about that at
Where are
all.
you going for Thanksgiving?
We're going to my parents' new apartment,
Ah, very nice.
so that's gonna be fun. They like rented out the relaxing like rec room area. Apparently, it has a TV, so I don't have to watch the game on my phone, so that'll be good. Yeah, so we're basically bringing everything from my house to to the new place, and we're gonna have sternos and stuff since it's gonna
Nice.
be in like not in a real kitchen, so everything will be reheated and stuff. So it'll be fun. 28 people come to my Thanksgiving, so
Nice, nice. Yeah.
big
So, I
number.
mean, I don't mind Thanksgiving. I think it's fun. I mean, there's not too much pressure. It's just, we always have a good time. We get drunk and, I mean, sucks the Giants are playing the Cowboys, but, if this was like
Yeah,
any other year, I'd probably be, but I'm just so numb to the fuckery at this point. It doesn't matter.
yeah. I'll probably do my game day morning videos, I guess. Happy Thanksgiving. But yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how
Um,
drunk I am.
Ooh, that would be fun. No,
Uh, all
but
right.
who doesn't? I mean, who doesn't want to get mansplained on Thanksgiving because we suck? I mean,
I get
we gotta keep up.
mansplained. I got to keep up the tradition, right? Is what you're saying.
Yeah, maybe we'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway, what did you have for dinner tonight? And then we'll
I
wrap it up.
had chicken Caesar, salad.
Okay.
I had sushi for lunch because I had a lunch meeting. So I did have one
Okay.
roll and a
Okay.
salad today.
There you go. That's
Mm-hmm.
awesome.
And
I
you,
had
what did you have?
I had grilled chicken with white rice tonight and string beans and broccoli and carrots. So
Oh my God, vegetable overload. What the hell?
yeah, it was a little overload tonight, but that's what my mom and Nicole wanted. So
Okay.
there's
So
that.
I'm with you on the grilled chicken. Not really the rice and the vegetables that you picked, but so you had a wedding. How was the steak? Because you said that you felt confident with it because you can't mess up steak.
Yeah, so it turned out it wasn't steak, it was short rib, just as good. I didn't even have to cut it with the knife. It was that tender
Butter,
and like butter. So
like
you didn't
butter.
even have to do anything about it. It was good. The food was good. I love simple weddings. That's how my cousins threw it. So congratulations to my cousin Patrick and new cousin Liana.
And
So that was
congratulations to you. I saw your anniversary post, right? 8 years.
yeah, 8 years. I'm very lucky. Well, so yeah, happy anniversary to my wife as well.
Mhm.
Happy 8 years for that. So yeah,
Oh, good for
been a
you
crazy couple
guys.
of days.
But the
Yeah.
one thing that everybody wants to know before we get on out of here was, did you dance? And if you did, what songs were you dancing to?
Um, I was dancing. Not the crazy dance like would normally do it, but I did dance. All the white guy music songs I told you about, roll I roll, and
Oh, God.
add white girl pop music to the blend as
Brittany?
well. Uh, did, yeah, Britney, all the boy band songs, a couple T Swift songs, the normal white girl
All
pop
right,
music.
Brittany and T Swift might get me out there, but not uh the Macarena or whatever you guys do. What'd you say? Electric slide? No. What?
No, the shout, and I joked about the cha cha slide.
Okay.
They did not play the cha cha slide or shout. So oh well.
Now here comes DMV. Smoothies are a no-no. Listen, I said Pliables they don't have it anymore, but they had that pumpkin pie smoothie. So like why would it be a big deal if I made a pumpkin pie smoothie? Because that's what a smoothie chain like offers in the fall. Like that's what I don't understand. They think I meant like take a piece of pie and blend it up. Like no, Playa like puts the banana in it and like the pumpkin flavoring. Like not blend up a piece of pie.
Yeah. City prices.
Let me ask you: if I made you a pumpkin pie smoothie, would you drink it?
Like if you were at Pie Bowl or you're blending everything in?
No, if you were at my house and I made you a pumpkin pie smoothie that's not a piece of pie blended up, like I have a
that's
pumpkin
what I'm saying.
pie smoothie.
Yes, no, I would. Yeah, I would drink it. It'd be good.
Because one thing that you can definitely like count on me for is to make a good smoothie and good coffee. Anyone who doesn't trust me, like that I would make a good smoothie, like they just don't know me. I think even you would say if you had to trust me with anything, it would be smoothies, right? Or coffee.
Yeah. Even though you didn't know my coffee order last week.
I don't know your coffee order, but if you told me, like I would, make it. But you would have to trust me on a smoothie, right?
Yeah.
Why the hesitation?
There's no hesitation. I would be like,
would you rather me cook you dinner? Would you eat that, or would you rather try one of my smoothies?
I'd rather drink one of your smoothies.
Thank you. Whatever, DMV. Like he knows because he goes to Pliable. Who do you think got him hooked on it? See, this is what the bromance does. They try to come in here and start trouble and try to get you on their side. When I know full well you are a Pliable fan.
Yeah, until I have to pay $20 a bowl. And I'm like, yeah, maybe not.
I'm talking about smoothie. Do you like the gingerbread smoothie? I've been on the gingerbread smoothie kick.
Can't say I had it. I haven't been there since the holidays.
Since when?
Before the full Thanksgiving vibes came out. Yeah, I haven't had that.
Oh my God. Okay, so you have to go to Playa and get the gingerbread smoothie.
All right, maybe you have to Venmo me some money for
Why
that.
do I have to Venmo you money? Get it yourself.
I don't feel like paying $30 for a shake.
It's not. It's like $8, and then you probably
12 have New York inflation. So yeah, $15.
$15 for a smoothie? No, I wouldn't pay that either.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
No, because even the airport, the smoothie prices are the same. So
it's it's like $8 and then $10 or whatever. But yeah,
but I'm sure
I would definitely.
Yeah, they're gross. Okay, so they said on the show, all of them on the panel, like their candied yams, which has marshmallow on it and all that, to touch their mac and cheese. And like it's okay if the marshmallow falls on the mac and cheese. And to me, the thought of mac and cheese and marshmallow and a candied yam all in one bite is like vomit inducing.
It's all going the same place is the way.
They all want their juices and gravies and solids and liquids to touch in the plate.
Yeah. They're gonna have nasty ass farts after, but they're all gonna
get in the chat and tell them all that. Tell them that.
Well, I'm the
king farter. You want all of your food to touch on your Thanksgiving plate. Like
you got to do what you got to do. Sacrifices happen.
What you got to do. You can have separate plates for separate things. Like, how in the world does what if a little bit of that marshmallow falls on the mac and cheese? You mean to tell me the combo of marshmallow and noodles and cheese sounds good? No. But they kill me for a pumpkin pie smoothie. I can't win with you guys.
Oh man! See, the best part.
You have separate plates. You have a little plate for your bread roll. You have a plate for your salad, and then sometimes I'll get a separate plate because I don't want certain things touching.
So I didn't talk to either of them all day, so I have no. What?
Bullshit. No, I don't.
Have I talked to you all day?
You guys prep for this. No, you prep for this. Yeah, no, this is how it is because everybody has to gang up on me on social media, and then my friends have to do it. I mean, it's fine. This is why I'm tough and can handle anything. But what did he say? Nikki was raised what? In the wilderness. Yes, collecting my twigs and berries and making my harvest salads and You guys will have each other's back, so I don't want to hear it. No, we talked yesterday. Whatever. You guys plan this shit. No, because there's no way that you're going to sit here and tell me it sounds good to have all of your food touching and mashed together.
It's Thanksgiving. You gotta sacrifice it.
No, you don't have to sacrifice nothing. I don't think that candied yams, marshmallows, and mac and cheese should be all in one bite.
Sounds so good.
No, this is what I mean. You all talked about this, and then you come on here because you're not even surprised about it.
On
so
my
you're not
kids,
even surprised, and you're like, "Oh, this sounds so good." There's no fucking way that noodles, cheese, and if some of that marshmallow topping falls on top of it, sounds good. No.
See, exactly. That's
yes, I would. I would absolutely. I would absolutely survive a black person function. Yes, I would. You know why? Because I made up for my lack of food.
On God, I never talked to these guys today.
No, I don't care. Like, I'm sure you did. And they're going to sit here and be like, she thinks a pumpkin pie smoothie is throwing a piece of pie in the blender. Like, I don't make my smoothies like that. That's insulting. And like, I know what I'm doing with the blender. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I'm saying to you. But you guys all set this up. I'm convinced, and you can't convince me otherwise. And I would do just fine at a black person function because even though I might not like a lot of food, I have great taste in music. I can make great smoothies for everybody and bring a mean fruit salad, and everybody loves fresh fruit salad. And I make great fucking cocktails.
I hate to break it to you, Belps. Listen, I'm not smart enough to come up with this plan, and you know that. So
no,
I
Rio
appreciate
did,
you.
And then he loops you guys in. No, this is Rio's doing. This is Rio's doing. It is his doing. This is Rio written all over it to get you guys all riled up, to get me all riled up. That's what this is. I see it.
Rio is not that smart. I love Rio to death, but Rio is not that smart to come up with.
He's calculating. No. Yeah. No. Yes, you are plotting against me. Mm-hmm. I don't like green beans. Green bean casserole smoothie.
Oh, no.
I will put spinach in the smoothies once in a while.
And kale?
No, I don't like kale.
Yeah, kale's awful.
I don't like kale. But, I've been disinvited to the cookout, the fiesta, and the tailgate. So somebody's got to let me in somewhere. What about a birthday party? I can't come to a birthday party? I came to your birthday party and I ate grilled chicken.
Yeah, because I was like, we should get grilled chicken up here.
Yeah, so they'll let my sister come, but I can't.
Yeah, Rachel would be fun to be at a cookout.
Whatever. I mean, honestly, like...
You're really bothered.
Yeah, because then why do you even do a show with me?
I love doing a show with you.
Wise. But
I love how our 10-minute show once again has gone over. Thank God for everything else but the Giants.
Listen, my sister can cook and I understand that, but like I also like bring like really fresh fruit to these parties and great salads. And there's nothing wrong. Like if it's a cookout, it's probably in the summer, right? And you're like by the pool and you're doing barbecue or whatever. And like, what is wrong with fresh fruit? Well, like there's nothing wrong with it. So I don't know why you all give me a hard time.
Well, you are a snow bunny, so maybe you might be able to get into the cookout, like in like the college football bracket, where like you were like the 5th SEC team, but hey, you're an SEC team, so you make the tournament. So maybe that's how you.
What would you guys invite me to then?
That's what I just said. You might be a surprise because you're a snow bunny at the cookout. I mean, everybody would be. Maybe the women wouldn't be happy that you're there, but the guys would be.
Women hate me. Women hate me.
Who is this? We don't know anything about that.
I'm invited to everything but food gatherings. Now, I want to know if there was a food gathering, like what would I be able to come to? You know, she signed up for the fruit salad at the cookout. Yeah, like I guarantee you, when it's hot and like you're sweating, like fresh fruit is very refreshing, and you could even put it in your water. Yeah, exactly. Like You can put like there's like different water combinations and fruit you can make, and I have an infuser, and you can put like berries in the middle, and then it infuses your water with fruit flavoring.
Maybe you get that for me for Christmas. I always wanted one.
You want an infuser?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, I am the fun eye candy at the function. Okay, fine. I'll try in 2025 to water with cucumbers is good, and a little bit of mint, right? Sparkling water. But I'll try again in 2025. You know me, I don't give up. I'm a persistent person.
Yeah.
But I think, Danny, what you could do is tell everybody I did go to your birthday party. So like I feel like I could get birthday party in
Yeah,
there.
no, she's birthday party. She's birthday party vibes. And she took like 3 hours to get to my house. So that's kudos. For sure.
Okay.
Tell
Well,
Rachel to pull up.
what's Rachel's at? No, you leave my sister alone. She's married, everybody. But she's a phenomenal cook. She's a great cook.
That's the only reason why we need her.
And tell her to bring. We should have done a Friendsgiving. Could you imagine that?
It would have been fun.
I could do sparkling waters, cocktails, and smoothies, and a fruit plate for everybody.
I mean, I don't know. What? I mean, maybe I cook the turkey, barbecue the turkey, and I would have to figure out a way to do it because I know you're not gonna do it. So I might
barbecue
have to
the turkey. No, I don't know how to do all that. I don't know how to do all that, but I can make a drink. I can make good cocktails. I can make smoothies. I could bring the fruit. I could even bring like a vegetable platter, no ranch. Yeah, my sister will cook for everybody. There's one thing when you go to her house, like she makes sure that you like have food, you know?
Yeah, no, Shador and maybe we could get T. Higgins or Derrick Henry. I mean, those would all be very nice, but we'll have to talk about that in a later date. But I did watch Shador this week, and I've been obviously it's not the first time I see Shador, but Shador's drive before we wrap up, Shador's drive started with a guy completely knee hunting him, and he just missed tearing his ACL by literally seconds. So honestly, he scored a touchdown like 4 plays later, not leaving the game. So just that alone is awesome. I did see him push the ref. Obviously, never good for those people ever. Hey, I don't hate it. I mean, I don't think Derrick Henry. I think Derrick Henry's going to be staying in Baltimore. I don't think he's going anywhere, and I think I think it was a 2-year deal, so I don't see him going anywhere. Yeah, I knew this was coming. This is my daily text from Rio today. So I sent him a photo.
Oh, so you did text today. Thank you very much.
I did it. He just did it. He just did it.
You said that was my daily text to Rio today, and you said you didn't text. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yep, got it.
Today, he just sent it. He texted it right now. He just texted it.
No.
He just texted it. That counts.
That's not a text. That's a chat.
Oh, okay. Chat. He chatted it. I get this chat every day.
He daily text to you, and he texts you today. That's what you said.
He wished me a happy anniversary, and that was it.
So, but you guys said you didn't even text today, and you did.
In the bromance,
you did. Okay.
In the bromance chat.
Yes.
In the
you
bromance
text each
chat
other today, and you said that you didn't. That's all I needed to know.
All right, you're gonna never win. You're gonna try to win this battle when you. I'll show you the text.
No, I don't need to see nothing. Don't worry about it. I don't care. It's none of my business. I'm just saying you guys did text today. That's all. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you, DMV. I did text you like a week ago.
That's another text I get weekly. But that's for another day, another story. Reunite the LSU Tigers wouldn't be a fun thing. Nick, where can you find us?
Where can you find us? You can
Yes.
find us on our channel that is rapidly growing. It is TNL_NYG. You guys have been subscribing and giving us views, and you really like our shorts. So make sure that you head on over there, you hit subscribe so you know when we're live, because for some reason, no, I don't hate you, Rio, at all. For some reason, people will ask me what time we're live and when they can find us, but yet they won't subscribe. Like,
Right.
so I don't understand. Drop the link. All right.
You're-
Almighty Finesse, drop the link, drop it in the chat. So yeah, if everyone could subscribe, that would be great. I know you get the little pop-up, but don't say you don't want the pop-up and then you don't know when we're live. Like,
Yep.
what? Pull the camera up. You can barely see me. What are you talking about? I mean, I'm short. I could see myself.
All right. That's where we say happy Thanksgiving. We will talk to you guys Thursday. Probably not sober. But thanks again. Happy Thanksgiving. Take it away, Nick.
What? I'm just gonna go
Say
make
goodbye.
I'm gonna go pumpkin pie smoothies. I ain't rooting for the day.
Sounds good.
Make sure you put the link in the chat because people want to subscribe.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you to talk.
Stand up and give us a 360. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm not going to do that, but you guys said you couldn't see me, but I can see me. Like, I'm pretty sure because I'm in my new office chair and like, it's got that thing where you can like actually sit up, in the other space, it was like a little bit lower. So I could sit up higher now, which is great.
Oh, okay.
What the hell is that?
The link is not clinking. Just YouTube TNL_NYG. It's right there. You can't miss us. All right. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Be well. Have a good one. Peace.